Hello, friends. How is everybody? Been a while since I've done a video, but here we are. So, I don't know when the last time I left off, but got an intercooler mounted down there, got the cardboard protected. Radiator, but then I screwed up. It's too tall. I'm not going to get a hood, but life's a bitch. So, it's going along, trying to start on wiring. I've got this mess. Um, got some headlights from the old You Pull It yard. Got my brake rotors, pads, figuring out what wheels I need to run. Got the seat mounted, 90, 75%. Kirky always recommends you mount the seat from the sides. You never mount from the bottom because they can pull out. This way, something ever happens, the bolt has to go through all that aluminum there to be ripped out. So I've got front mounts here and here off the subframe. I've got a rear mount back here. And I got this bar right here that I may lower it so I can come off a little bit lower and come back here to mount the seat. That's for another day. But we're going to try to do some wiring. Yes, wiring. I'm still up in the air on where to mount my ECU. I had it in the dash, like over there in this area. That may go there. And then my relay board and fuse block, I was thinking about putting up in the above the glove box. I may put it somewhere back here. Sorry, I'm so shaky. But I may put it somewhere back there. I don't know yet. Still trying to decide what to do. I really want to keep the key switch. I don't know why. So the steering wheel lock. I don't know. Just something I want. Got my shifter mounted in there. I'll have to run the cable. I was working on a drive shaft. I found out a drive shaft from a 76 through 81 Camaro is the proper length for my setup. I've already been through two. Both of them had dents in them. And then one of them, the U-joint cap, just slid in and out with no resistance. So they're junk. And I've still got that mess. I plan on maybe using it still. I'm working on a lot of projects at one time. Headlight switch. I want to use a turn signal switch as much as I can just because I don't know why. Just don't ask. I said don't ask. Got the slicks mounted up on the wheels. Car sit's pretty decent. I was accused of having round wheels on it, on the front. Had my trailer tires that would fit so I can make this thing roll. So working on some taillight wiring. If anybody has all data that I can use for wiring diagrams, I'd really appreciate it. I know I got some mechanical kind of guys that watch my channel every now and then. So wiring everywhere because, yeah, I love wiring. Not. So here we are, coming along slowly. It's just a work in progress. Yeah, a buddy of mine fixed my bumper cover, had a couple bolts broke off, and the part that actually welds, welds to the plastic and bolts to the fender. He fixed that for me. Thank you, Rick. Other than that, just poking away, trying to get some ambition because I can't seem to get a whole lot done. Also got my Wilwood Master Cylinder Motion Raceworks bracket to get rid of the hydro boost brake thingamajig. So slowly coming along. Had a guy come look at the S10 this weekend, and boy, what a waste of time. I put it up on Facebook and a few people shared it. And so this guy called me and we talked, and I told him everything that went with the S10. And I told him what didn't come with the S10. And I put a big long post on Facebook that what it had, what it didn't have, no engine, transmission. It wouldn't take a whole lot to make it into another drag car, drag pickup, drag S10, put a regular small block Chevy and a transmission. I got the drive shaft for it. So he comes and looks at it. And even in the ad, I said, you don't get the seat because I'm using the seat. And so I'm trying to mount some tires so I can send it down the road because I stole the slicks. And he goes in the trailer while I'm mounting the tires, and he comes back out. He goes, well, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm just not interested. I think there's just too much work to get it going again. It's like, what? And he goes, well, there's no seat in it. And I said, well, the ad said you don't get the seat. And I don't know why people waste people's time. If you're not interested, you're not interested. But I talked to a buddy of mine, and he thought maybe he kind of flipped race cars, buy them and sell them, and he just couldn't make any money off of it the way for as much work as he had to put in. But fuck them. I'm sorry. So anyhow, that's where we're at. It's not really coming along real fast or steadily, but just trying to figure out what routes I want to go, and that route just kind of forks off in 5 or 6 different directions. So we'll get her going. Again, just trying to figure out where I want to put everything. If I want to put a passenger seat, if I want to go cruise around with my woman. Oh, wait, I don't have a woman. Sorry. Yeah, so trying to get everything organized. I think I got the wiring somewhat figured out. So anyhow, hope everybody is being well or is well, taking care of themselves. It's turning fall and it's kind of cold and crappy here, but we're still vertical and still looking at the sunlight when it comes up. So everybody take care. Have a good night, and we'll see you down the road.